undergraduate student for the School of Dance at Arizona State University, and I've been dancing since I was 18. When I dance, it's kind of an in-the-moment type of thing. I use a lot of the music, what I'm hearing when I move, so I kind of form that as well. Sometimes a simple gesture is something that will take me into some movement. So it's all really organic and very decisions in the moment. Like it's not, especially when it's improvisation, it's just, okay, this is what I'm doing at the moment. Then I go with it. And then once I think I fulfilled that movement or that idea, I find another movement idea to go with. What I've learned at ASU and with the postmodern contemporary type of movement, that the performance is not just in the face, but it's in the entire body. I have shifted my idea of performance from facial expressions to more of a full body movement quality, because someone could have a really smiley, happy face, and then the movement doesn't really match that, so there's this like confusion for me, like, are they really happy, or are they told to be happy? Whereas if you embody it fully with your entire self, I think even the smallest grin can read off like it's super joyful, because if you have a small grin and your body is smiling, that's bigger than just a smile. The reason I chose dance as my career pathway is because I enjoy it. It's one of those things that I enjoyed, no matter what was going on in whatever part of my life. Going to dance for 2 hours and be really physical, I enjoyed it a lot. It's a very stress-relieving type of activity, and it keeps me sane. I've been teaching at Tempe High for 3 years now. I've been with them for 2 fall seasons, well 2 years, 2 fall seasons and 2 winter seasons. And I teach the color guard program there, so my official title would be like caption head or color guard program coordinator. So, because it's just me there. So, and I work with a group of students. Right now I have 22 in the winter guard that are freshmen to seniors. I spend 2 days a week with them, going through winter guard show, choreographing the entire show with them and for them. So I work at Tempe about 10 to 12 hours a week.
And 7 and 8.
I like teaching because they all start here, but they all end here. So there's this exponential growth that happens throughout the season. My joy for teaching is seeing that progression happen. I take a lot of what I use or what I learn at ASU in the dance program and put it into the color guard world, because in the color guard world, it's a very performative art form, and so we have to perform to the audience because they're the ones watching it. And so there's a lot of space and attention paid to everything that's in front of you.
Sharp break, sharp break.
One thing I would want my Tempe kids to take away from their experience with winter guard and me as an instructor is letting them know that they can do a lot of things, challenging them and watching them succeed, and letting them helping them realize that you did this, like it was your body that did this, so you were successful at this. So even when they doubt themselves, for instance, one of the students came up to me, he's like, "What if I drop my solo?" And I would say, I responded to it with him with, what if you catch it? So just having them realize that they can achieve something that they think is unachievable is something I want them to walk away with. Okay, so this summer I applied for a production internship with the American Dance Festival. It is at Duke University in Durham, North Carolina. I applied as a production intern, which means that the production internship is a stipend position, so I would get paid or get a stipend for the time I'm working there. But it turns out that that position was full, so they offered me a different position instead, which was called Stagecraft Apprenticeship, so I accepted that. But basically what a Stagecraft apprentice or a production intern does is we pretty much we're like the backstage crew people that work during dance production. So we're doing lighting design, we're doing stage management, crew stuff like sound design, lighting design, so different aspects of how a dance production is put on stage. So the apprenticeship, the cost for the apprenticeship would be, I would have to pay for my cost of living while I'm in North Carolina. I would also have to take care of any costs that I would leave here for those 2 months, because it's a 2-month long program. So I budgeted out, and if I have at least $3,000 to $3,500, I'll be able to make it work. That includes cost of living there, cost of living here, travel expenses, food, pretty much just basic needs while I'm there. What I would gain from this experience is a lot of networking opportunities with professional companies, because with ADF, a lot of professional companies come through and they put works on, they commission works for the festival, they also set pieces on some of the students who are there to dance. So a networking opportunity would be really awesome with that. I'd also get to learn multiple skills, more in depth with stage production and design and how to put on a show in general. So I think what I would learn would be really invaluable. And I could always bring it back here to school at ASU because I am also part of the production crew. So I could just expand my knowledge, the knowledge that I have here with working with production elements. Just gaining more at ADF would be awesome, and I could bring some of that stuff back here and really use it for ASU and the School of Dance. I would like to have money donated for this cause or venture because it's a great opportunity, and a lot of people ask for donations for great opportunities, and I think that's important. And it's one of those things where if I don't ask, then how will I ever receive it? It's going to be an opportunity gained rather than an opportunity lost. My dream for the longest time has always been to be in education. I toyed with being in the science education and music education, and everything that I thought that I would do has always revolved around education. So me actually being able to teach color guard at a high school and going to school to learn how to teach dance in high schools, it makes me more optimistic about where I'm going to end up. And where I'm going to end up is I'm going to end up in a high school teaching, and I'm going to have a program there, and I'm going to develop a color guard program for that school or with that school, because there might be one already in place, but I want to be a part of that because I wouldn't be where I am now without the color guard activity, and I wouldn't pursue my dreams like I am right now without dance being a part of it. So I feel like it's the right place at the right time, and I'm doing the right things.